Hello, welcome back to the shed for some more unboxing madness because it's cold and who can be bothered working outside in the cold? Do something warm, get yourself a hot beverage and unbox things in your workshop with your dog nearby. Alright, so this is the second unboxing video. Previously I have just unboxed my electrical test and tag equipment, so stay tuned to find out how that all went down. But I've got a second thing, a bit of tool storage today. Because I'm really invested heavily into the Dewalt T-Stak system. I've got a video where I built a workbench to store a lot of my T-Stak stuff. My radio control car gear is all stored in T-Staks. And I saw these on the Repco website in Australia, and I thought, they look kind of eerily similar. So I took the plunge and I bought some. So I'd like to show you them now. And here it is. This is the Mechpro single drawer module in the stack and lock system. This is available exclusively through Repco, although I don't think these are only available in Australia. These will be available in other countries under other names. They have a clip lock system which is so ridiculously close to the T-Stak system that I couldn't help but buy some to double check. They are not the same, but I'll get a T-Stak in here in a moment to show you how close they are. I was particularly interested in these for the drawers. In the Dewalt version, when you buy the large drawer box, this comes with a lot of it comes with a lot of individual tool holders, a lot of individual cups in there. These are just one big drawer, but it does still have the little cutouts in there, little support pieces for those tool holders. I bought this because I have an excess of radio control car parts that I need to store, and a lot of them are too big for the small drawers. So I've got one stack, or one of these boxes with the two small drawers, just like the Dewalt. And then I've also got two of these with the two big ones. One is all the manuals and sticker sheets, and then this one is going to be for basically larger parts, things like tyres, small chassis and off bits that are not small, but they are quite bulky, but still need to be organised to be able to be kept out of the way. Let me get in a Dewalt and I'll show you what I mean by how similar these are. Excuse the dust on this one, it's been in the dusty workshop for a while, but here we go. Straight away you can see these are similar. They're not exactly the same. They are similar in design for sure. I would say there's no doubt that these are taken from the same design as these. These are the original T-Stak. I think they're now at T-Stak 2, where the shape of these little clips is a little bit different. But when I open this one out, and I open this one out, you can see how very, very close they are. Also that they both drop into a little channel down here. I believe the T-Stak 2 are different. Even down to little support beams that are here. Two cutouts, the three ridges. These are, I would say these are compatible with these. The issue is, however, that the footprints on here are not the same spacing out as the footprints on the bottom of this. Paint a Dalek on it so that if somebody steals it at an event, they know it's a Dalek one. So I know it's a Dalek one, I can identify it with the police. Let me cut this off, and then I can try and attach this one to this one, and we'll see how close they really are. Okay, let's lift up the two tags. The problem is going to be that these feet don't align. I think it's probably actually that these rear feet... Oh, actually, you know what I think it is? I think the problem is these ones. And I would certainly wonder if you were the kind of person that, I don't know, had a Dremel, and you decided to Dremel these off, I think you'd have a good chance of having this fit on top of here. But at the moment, move it so it's close to view. It doesn't really sit down, and I think that's the issue. I think that foot in the centre is probably stopping it from sitting correctly. There we go. That one will sit down, but that one won't. But anyway, it's very close. It is very, very close to fitting. It's just a little bit, I'd say it's a little bit too, it's probably a smidge too tall right now. And the other issue is that it's probably, you know, it can have these, it'd be so close. I would say if you could reduce the height of this, you could get it to fit. Or if you made some little 3D printed type extensions here, you could get them to lock in. But why did I buy it then? If it's a complete failure with attaching to the Dewalt system, why buy it? Well, a couple of reasons. Main reason I buy most things like this, it's effective, it works. If I've got multiples of these and they're compatible with each other, well, that's okay. I've also got the AEG, or the rigid system if you live in the USA, and I've also got the, the tactic system that's an exclusive to Bunnings, which I'm sure is not exclusive. It's available elsewhere in the world. They're compatible with each other, that's all I need. Second reason, this in the Dewalt system, alright, one of these is $110. Okay, you get 6 little cups inside it. This was $49 at Repco. With my club loyalty and my auto club discount, 19 bucks. Makes it a no-brainer for me. So I think these are really good. You know, if you don't have anything, it does use metal draw runners. They're not the most rigid. I find sometimes the supports at the bottom do catch. You can hear the noise from them. But I would also say if you're not going to overload them, it's probably fine. I wouldn't put lots of heavy stuff in here. Radio control car bits, they're not that heavy. Okay, 19 bucks for a few of these. I can certainly end up storing a lot more stuff for that amount of money compared to buying one of those. So that's why it's a no-brainer for me. If you're interested in these, get onto the Repco site. I think a lot of places, I don't know whether this is something they're going to keep in stock or whether it was a one-time only deal. I grabbed a few earlier in the year, around March, so 3 or 4 months ago, and then I hadn't really seen them. They came up again on the website last week, so I grabbed another one. You might have to have them delivered. That might factor into your costings, but still, compared to that, it's a great little piece of kit for not much money. So I hope you found that helpful. Stick around for some more unboxings because there is more stuff coming. Otherwise, great to see you, and I hope to see you on the next one.